Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for your daily reading for the Piscean Collective. So let's take a good deep breath as we connect to each other in the Piscean group right now. Thank you, Spirit, as you're always looking out from our eyes, guiding us and co-creating this beautiful dream, this beautiful manifested dream, as we continue to walk in beauty. So, for now, we are in the new moon of Leo right now, and the energies right now are great for new intentions, setting new intentions, especially for the coming season that's upon us here. We're going to be moving into Virgo next week. We have a Mercury retrograde we're falling in the shadow of right now. Boy, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. We have Venus still in retrograde. It's going to go direct in September. So a whole bunch of things going on right now. Let us start with this reading for today and see what we have for the messages. Spirit, what do we have for the Pisces for today? To start out the call messages, which are the magnifying glass in which we're going to see how the tarot is going to reflect within it. What do we have for the messages here, Spirit? We start out with, let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. The jellyfish coming in here for our guides. And we will pull an animal spirit guide here towards the end. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. What other call messages do we have? You can see where the energies are laying for today. What do we have here, Spirit, for our Pisces? It looks like the Swan. We have Judgment. Okay, Spirit. What other messages do we have here for the Pisces to start out this reading for today? We have two coming out. We have Culmination, which is the 9 of Discs. That's the 9 of Pentacles. That's showing up quite a bit for a Piscean reading. And 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Discs, Destitution. So that's an interesting, what would you say, contrast there as far as the call messages. But let us look further into the reading to see what is going on here. We have the Judgment card, which is the Scorpio energy. And we have let your personality shine, not compare yourself to others. You are unique. And you have let your strength, all that uniqueness shine through. We have Culmination, which is a culmination of energies. Could be, of course, Pentacles or something that have to do with money, finances, health, anything on the earth plane. Culmination of it. And a celebration time. And here is a destitution time where it's kind of the opposite. So we have destitution as far as that fourth card. Let's draw out the tarot and see what we're looking at for the messages. What's this Judgment card, Spirit? What is this Judgment card? There's a lot going on as far as the energies right now, so vulnerability, that's too many messages, Spirit. Let's try this again. What is this Judgment card? far as being vulnerable, here we go. So we have the Five of Pentacles, which is right here. So it was coming up twice. So something is going on, judging perhaps yourself. That has to do with something that is going on. Five of Pentacles was showing up quite a bit for the Pisces not too long ago. So something coming up from the past. Again, with the Mercury retrograde, usually it's the week before and the week after is really potent. And in retrograde, it's RE, so it's returning, it's going back to the past. Read anything with RE on the front of the word, right? So something from the past could be returning at this time. So let's look further into that as we go along here. What other messages do we have here? To let your personality shine. I'm already seeing that you may be judging yourself. You may be judging the situation prematurely, we'd like to say. Seven of Pentacles. What other messages do we have here, Spirit? Culmination for the Pisces. We have two cards coming out. We have the Hermit and we have the Emperor card. We're going to bring this together here. Let's push this over here. Let's go over this over here, and then we'll just kind of move this over here. What other final beginner card do we have under this Destitution, Spirit? What are we looking at for Pisces? Okay, and then we have the Nine of Cups. And that is a Piscean energy. So let's look into this reading so far. What we have the Judgment, like we were saying at the beginning here, to start out with, and the current energies of the day, is that you might be returning in your mind, judging yourself prematurely about what is going on here. Something happening financially, something happening to your health, something is going on, feel like you might be being left out in the cold. And feeling insecure or worrying about something that has to do with money, possibly money, or your health even, okay, and judging that. Here, under that let your personality shine, stop comparing yourself to others, is you have the Seven of Pentacles, and that is waiting. It's a waiting period. And you might be investing in something, maybe judging that prematurely in your investments. Okay, so not comparing yourself to others who may be doing a little bit better, okay? So again, this is just the messages for the day, so anything could change from when you grab the messages, claim the reading, and then tomorrow's a new day. So we have culmination here, the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Discs. The Nine of Discs is basically, it's that appreciation and feeling luxurious that you have an abundance of money, health. Your health is doing great, you can share. It's also a time of being alone, and you have the Hermit card here too, so the Nine of Pentacles can be a time that you're kind of celebrating, as you should, alone first, but then getting out and sharing it with others. Okay, so the Hermit card here, this is Virgo energy, is that you are wise and you have that wisdom and abundance of knowing. As Pisces, you are so wise and gifted too. And are grand seers, the major arcanas that rule the Pisceans are the Moon, the Hanging Man, and the High Priestess. And all of them, again, are all those major arcanas all have to do with going in and grabbing that wisdom and that innate knowing, that cosmic knowing, and then applying it to your life. But Pisces are very sensitive beings. This is next to the Emperor card, the Hermit is, and this is a masculine, the King of Kings, all set, makes decisions wisely, sitting on his throne and solid. Here, under Destitution, we have the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment card. It's an emotionally fulfillment card because it's under the Cup sign, which is the water signs. of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So under destitution is an interesting contrast in itself, that we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups underneath the Five of Pentacles. Let's look a little further into this reading and see what we're looking at. Spirit, thank you so far for these messages. Let's look a little further. What is this Five of Pentacles, Spirit, sitting under the Judgment card? What is this Five of Pentacles, Spirit, sitting under this Judgment card? And we have two cards coming out. The Two of Swords and also the Ace of Swords. So with this Five of Pentacles and judging the situation, you may feel like there's a stalemate going on. Okay, you have to make a choice, and you're going to make a choice to move away from that really quickly because it's in your head. The Swords of being of the mind. Because we have a whole new energy coming in here with this Ace of Swords. Clearly showing us that in these cards, that it's going to go real fast. Here is a new way of thinking, mental clarity in your situation, not judging yourself or others about the situation. So let us look into this Ace of Swords. And we have the Hermit coming out again. We are in Virgo. We are moving in Virgo season here, and not too long, like in a few days. Next Tuesday, I believe it's like the 20th, 21st. Anyway, 3 days before, 3 days after. So we're almost there. And so the Hermit is a Virgo energy. So I believe that that will happen somewhere between hither and thither, which is now and then the middle of next week, if not before. So that's what I'm seeing here with this Hermit card coming out twice in a very short amount of time in this reading. 2 Hermit cards, friends. So you're going in, but again, everything has at least 2 meanings. Not only the Hermit is wise with the owl, going in, catching its light from within, taking time out, but also is meaning because it's correlating to the season in which we're going in. We are going towards a Mercury retrograde as we're going into Virgo season, okay? So keep that in mind. Let your personality shine. Stop comparing yourself and allow your uniqueness to shine through. That is beautiful right here. I'm just going to move these cards over here. And so now we're going to look a little further into what this Seven of Pentacles means under this let your personality shine. What is this all about, Spirit? We have the Knight of Wands. And you're moving off into a new energy, a passionate adventure. It's a message coming through that is allowing you to move on quickly, because the fire signs of that moving on and letting yourself shine. Let's look a little further into what that Knight of Swords of that Knight of Wands is. What is this Knight of Wands, Spirit? And we have the Sun. Absolutely. That's beautiful. So now we're looking at the Seven of Pentacles, which is a waiting time, investments, waiting on something, investments. But you're now moving off into that new adventure quickly, because it's a fire. It's a really quick fire movement, action movement off into the Sun. And the Sun, which is, you know, it is the Leo sign, but it's a happy card. It's a happy card, especially when we're looking at these energies of a Five of Pentacles in the reading twice so far, right? So that is a beautiful thing. And shining, shining, shining. See that? Shine, shine, shine your sunny, sunny self into things here. Let's look at what this Hermit card is under culmination. What is this Hermit card, Spirit, under culmination? What is this Hermit card, Spirit, under culmination? And So the Lovers card is coming out, and the Lovers is a Gemini card. The Lovers is a card where there's a union of two people, and it could be a relationship starting here. Okay, so we have the Hermit card next to the Lovers card. You're wiser now in your relationships, and you have enough to share with another. And so after you're done celebrating that time and going in, you're coming out of your hermit mode, and you're going to be sharing that with another person and being filled with that beautiful reflection of the Lovers. Let's go and look at what this Lovers card is, Spirit. What is this Lovers card? What are we looking at here? So you're moving on. You're moving on into the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is a stable energy. You have the Hermit with the Lovers, with the Six of Swords. And that's telling me is that with the Six of Swords, something was going on in your mind, or something was happening with that relationship. And you're moving on into that stable time of that masculine energy. Again, the Pentacles of the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And we're in Virgo. We're moving towards Virgo season. So a lot of this, Pisces, you may have been getting in your head about some things that is just not the case, and casting judgment upon the situation or yourself, and it really may not be what it is. That's why Mercury retrograde is a perfect time to go in and to really reevaluate. And again, RE, put RE onto every word, and it's a magical thing that happens. It doesn't mean you can't do something new. It's just that as you do, you just kind of, watch your step as you move along. Be cautious. You may have to redo something after if you go too fast into something. So it's a great time to reevaluate, especially when you have the Judgment card coming up. And Spirit is clearly telling us that to stop comparing, to who else is doing whatever, because you have your own unique way to shine out into the world. And there's a whole culmination of things happening behind the scenes that you're not quite sure, and you might be judging the situation prematurely because you're moving into this beautiful energy. And we saw it yesterday too. There was a pair of the King and Queen of Pentacles. So Pisces, time to shine and to come into prosperity and to really make that happen is really happening. It's like pinch me. Yes, it is happening. So let's move a little further here and see what we're looking at as far as this Five of Pentacles, feeling in destitution, left out in the cold. Poverty, worry, insecurity of some kind. And let's see what the Emperor has to say. Actually, nope, that was under here. Oh, let's backtrack. Just got to move this stuff over a little bit. I want to leave a little bit more space next time for these readings. Just like to fit everything in. It's part of what I like to do. So, now, what we see here is that we have a culmination, and it's really happening. And now you have a love in your life that you may have been, possibly judging that it's not what you perceive it to be, but they're there, they're coming in, or they're there. Some of you are, already in a relationship, and you're reevaluating it. You're going off into better times, getting out of your head about things, and really owning that King of Pentacles, of stepping into that masculine. Again, we both have the feminine and the masculine inside of us. Pisces is now moving into that Empress energy, balance with the masculine, stable, strong, can take care of yourselves, shine your uniqueness up into the world. I'm hearing you have innate abilities, psychic abilities, special talents that are coming out at this time, and they're going to get stronger. and you're going to be able to, take a hobby that you were doing and actually make a living off of it, because you get the King of Pentacles next to the Emperor here. So you have massive potency of masculine energy right here, which is the outward force to get the job done. That's the masculine. The feminine is the inner. So you have the Emperor making wise decisions, clear thinking, and solid in his throne. Solid in your throne. Solid in your knowing. So now let's move over to destitution here. Above here is the Five of Pentacles with the wish fulfillment, emotional wish fulfillment card of the Nine of Cups. Spirit, what is this Nine of Cups for Pisces today? What is this Nine of Cups? Oh, that one wants to put right over. And so here we have the Three of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups. So as you are, again, this right here is in your mind, and it's up. You see that? It really is. And moving away from that, because you have your wish fulfillment, as you move into this progression, and what you may perceive to be happening is not really happening. And with to say, yes, it has been in your mind. And the judgment is, just that. And move gracefully, like the swan. And shine yourself, not comparing to others. It's a very mental thing. Get down into your heart space. Take good deep breaths. Go in and really see the truth of the matter. You have a culmination of things happening around you. It may be hidden at this time because you're investing, but it's coming out. And that's what they're saying here clearly in the cards. Your wish fulfillment is you emotionally feel better, because with the Three of Pentacles, that's working with others. You're behind the scenes working right there. And all well-being, it really is the basis of our relationships. Relationships is the foundation of our well-being. It really, especially with Pisces, because you're so sensitive, that it's important to have that foundation, that grounding of the earthly, thing happening with you. Job, good relationships, good times, having fun, whatever makes you happy, fulfilled. And that's what the Nine of Cups is coming in to saying to do. Okay, as you're working with others and you're not comparing yourself, because everybody has something unique to bring to the table. That's the Three of Pentacles. Let us do a clarifier card here. Spirit, what is this Three of Pentacles? Two cards coming out. We have the Empress and we have the Page of Wands. So with the wish fulfillment card here of the Nine of Cups next to the Three of Pentacles, definitely coming into the Empress energy when you do the suggestions of what the cards are saying here. Get out of your head, get out of the judgments. Things are happening behind the scenes. We're moving through really big transitional energies right now with the retrogrades, and then also moving into a new sign of Virgo, which is a grounding sign. And the Empress is a Taurus and Libra energies too. So you could even bring that out to the Libra season. So not even a month, but we're saying by next week you will definitely start feeling more getting into the groove of this retrograde of Mercury. And then the Page of Wands is, again, we had that Page of Wands. No, I had the Knight of Wands here. But that's the newer energy coming in. It's a newer, younger energy. It's a message coming through. A message is coming through to take that wand and to move on. Okay, to move into this. Move on from any of that mental stuff that was going on, stuff that was perhaps in your head. Let's do some final messages here. Let's see, what deck do we want to use? Let's find out what the final messages are here for this reading. Draw some oracles and finish up. we have the Nine of Pentacles again. So 9 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles right here to here. So that's exactly it. No fooling. Moving into the Empress energy and the 9 of Pentacles. All of that 5 of Pentacles, that being left out in the cold, the worry, the insecurities, the not having enough, that's really been a judgment upon yourself, and you're shaking it. And that's what the energies might be coming back with the retrogrades. The Venus is retrograding too, and it's going to go direct. What is this 9 of Pentacles? In September, so we're still in it. And we're moving through into the retrograde of Mercury. So that in itself is communication. Breaks down. With better communication with yourself first and then with others. What is this 9 of Pentacles for final cards here, Spirit, for this reading? Standing your ground. Standing your ground, preserving yourself, and moving into that, that stable, successful, graceful energy of the 9 of Pentacles. Appreciation, appreciation. You deserve it. You're worthy enough. What are the final messages do we have here, Spirit? You're worthy. You deserve this. There's no having to, defend yourself to yourself. Let yourself shine. You have a unique expression to shine. What are the final messages we have here, Spirit? And here we go. We have the 10 of Cups. So, if this doesn't say it to you, I don't know what will, because that's exactly what's going on here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. And again, that's been showing up quite a bit. It showed up twice in the reading. Twice. We have the 5 of Pentacles showing up twice. And the Judgment card there with Let Your Personality Shine, with the Sun card right here. The Hermit card showing up twice. We have an Ace of Swords. You're totally making a new frame of mind in how you perceive yourself and what you have in your abundance in the world. I'm going to take a screen print of this. That's funny because that happened last time. I was just doing an Aquarius reading today and it did do that. It stopped on me. So I'll just splice it. Okay? So I hope that's all making sense, because it has been a mind-made thing, and we have a perfect opportunity with these retrogrades, especially Mercury retrograde, to rearrange the way that we're perceiving ourselves and everything in the world, in our own world, and what the abundance in which we truly have. We're not searching for the manifestations. Yes, of course it's wonderful. Of course it is. You got to have that. You need a place to live. You got to have a good job. You have to have that security in a way. You have to be able to make it in the world. We understand that. But the key behind this is the emotional fulfillment. And this is a Piscean card too. The 9 of Cups is a Piscean card. 10 of Cups is a Piscean card. So you're wanting to be happy. That is really what your goal and what you really want for your life and success. Because when you have that, boy, you can really let your personality shine. And this is how it works. So, let's do a couple of these cards here. And see what happens. As far as the starseed, we have abundance, and that's what we're saying. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance open naturally. I love it. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfectly divine. Let's draw a couple of moon cards, because we have this beautiful new moon in Leo. What do we have here, Spirit, for these moon cards for Pisces? It has been hard. Friend, it has been hard for Pisces. But we're talking, you know, that's it. End of the road. It's not even, we're in it. We're in the energies now. So there may be a few of you listening into this that still are carrying that lackful thinking. And it doesn't stop overnight, although it may. I'm not saying it won't. A good meditation practice helps too to clear the mind. You know, you just got to figure out what to do with that. What are the messages we have here, Spirit? So 15, 20 minutes, up to 30 minutes a day. Keep it consistent. Your hard work is paying off. Yes, it is. And there's your new moon energy right there. So when you sit in meditation, listen to the sound. You hear that in the background? I have my fan going on. You know, sit in a quiet place and just listen to the steady sound. And if your mind's chattering, that's okay. Back to the sound. That's meditation. 15, 20 minutes a day. Try it. I was just talking to my client yesterday. Prove me wrong. Prove us wrong. There's a we. Prove us wrong that it's not accurate, because it is. If you do that consistently every day, even if the mind chatter, even if you 2 minutes, what are the messages we have here, Spirit? 2 minutes out of that 20 minutes you've been sitting there listening to a sound and your mind's been chattering, that's okay. Back to the sound. You get better at it. Just keep it consistent every day. Stay with it. Stay with that. We have another new moon card coming up here. Focus on the positive. And that's it right there. Oh boy. That's all we were saying within the reading here. It's this whole reading, basically, is a culmination of saying that a lot of this has been inside your head. Judging yourself. Possibly judging others. Comparing yourself with others. Not seeing what really is taking place behind the scenes. And then trusting that we are now moving into a totally different way of living. What spirit animal wants to come in here, Spirit? Let's do a quick shuffle for this. A totally new way of living and perceiving for the Piscean clan. We have a blue moon coming up at the end of August, at the end of the month here in a couple of weeks in Pisces. So boy, do we have some awesome energies to work with. What spirit animal wants to come into this reading to join us today? What do we have, Spirit? What's going on here? Yeah. Trusting. Oh, that one flew out. 2. Skunk. Know your worth. Know your worth. Look at you. Look at you. This is you. Right now. This is you. You're just not seeing it. Right next to the sun. That's beautiful. Know your worth. 54 breaks down to number 9. Number 9. 9 of Pentacles. And then Chameleon Spirit. Act as if it's already done. Because that's how it happens. What was said, Dr. Wayne Dyer wrote a book about it, is that believe it first and then you'll see it. It's not the other way around. Act as if you own this place. Stretch yourself around and own your grace. Yes, we're poets and we know it. Let your personality shine. Stop comparing, comparing, and competing. Because you are that. You are the 9 of Cups into the 10 of Cups and celebrating that beautiful person that you are. Act as if. Know your worth. And people are waiting for you to share that with the world. Getting out of that insecurity. I'm not seeing what's really around you because you are an abundant person. And very beautiful. Let's do one more. The archangels want to speak to us here. So, what do we have here? Connect. Know who you are. Remember who you are, dear one. I like to say that. Remember who you are. What a final message do we have here, Spirit? final message do we have here? This could be it. Oh, it's got 3 messages coming out of here. Badger, bring your life into balance. Yes, it's exactly what we're talking about this whole reading. Prepare for the change. And that's how we do it. We utilize the energies and what is available as this transition is upon us right now. And then we act accordingly. Dare to be different. That's that unique thing coming out again. Let your personality shine. Let it shine. Let it shine, and let it shine, and let it shine. So, and again, thank you for being in this reading today. And take what you need, leave the rest. And thank you for liking the video if these messages have resonated with you. And thank you for subscribing as you're helping to build the channel and get the video out to others who may benefit from these messages as well. And I will see you tomorrow. You take care and many blessings. Thank you, Spirit, for this wonderful reading.